In this video, I'm going to teach you a day trading strategy that is very simple to use, and anyone in the world, beginners, intermediate, experts, can use this day trading strategy. Why it's so useful and important is basically you're using technical analysis aligned with data. And for me personally, that is the best trading setups out there in the market, is when you have data aligned with technical analysis. It doesn't get much better than that. And the reason is because you're following the smart money institutions, you're following the market makers, but also you're using your own technical analysis along with that. If you're interested in using any of the data tools to your trading strategies, go to flowtopia.co. Also, if you're trading futures or a prop firm, I'm affiliated with the Alpha Futures. Do code BRIT at checkout. You'll get a discount up to 20 to 40% off. Now let's get straight into the video. So in this video, I'm going to show you a strategy. It's called the W orb trading strategy. But also in this trading strategy, I'm going to add something else onto it. It's called GEX. And if you're a data trader, you might know what GEX means, but if you have no idea what data is and how to use data to your advantage, then you probably have no idea what GEX is. So I'm going to give you a step-by-step blueprint on how to use this trading strategy. So using this trading strategy, I like to wait until 9:45 Eastern before I even start looking to take a trade. Because after the first 15 minutes, usually data is starting to get more aligned with the market, because that first 15 minutes, it could be very choppy. There's a lot of calls and puts being bought because it's the beginning of the market. And so I like to wait for that 15 minutes to make sure data is just slowing down and being more stable. The next thing we wanted to do is wait for the 15-minute opening range to be formed. So this kind of goes along with the last thing I said. So I'm going to wait for 9:45 Eastern. And once that first 15-minute candle is formed, we're going to mark the high of that first 15-minute candle and the low of that first 15-minute candle. And this is going to be your 15-minute opening range. So after the 15-minute opening range has been formed, we go look at wave, and you can see that it's way more bullish than bearish. And the way you can identify this is that if calls, this green line is above the red line, which is puts, that means it's bullish. In this example, the green line is above the red line, so I am personally looking for an upside move. And now we go back to looking at our opening range, which is this blue zone, and then we look for a breakout. We want a 15-minute candle close above the 15-minute opening range. So what does this mean? So we have the 15-minute opening range right here. Now we're waiting for a candle close on the 15-minute time frame above as well. The time frame you're looking at right now is the 2-minute, not the 15-minute, but that's because that is how I found my entry. We had the 15-minute opening range, 15-minute candle close. Now I went to the 2-minute to go look for an entry. So I entered longs right here off the retest of the top of the orb, because now, since we're playing the W orb trading strategy, we're using that top of the orb as a support. We wanted to hold this level right here as a support. So now after we entered longs and everything aligns, the W orb is aligning perfectly. We have wave bullish, really bullish. We're breaking out of the 15-minute opening range to the upside. Now there's one more thing that can give us a confluence. It's called GEX. So this is GEX. So now that we have upside negative GEX levels, we can use these as price targets. The reason why is because the market makers and institutions are trying to pull that price to that level. In this case, that level was 667 and 668. You can see the 668 level was the biggest upside GEX level. I'm not looking at downside levels because wave is bullish. We're breaking out to the upside of the orb. So now I'm going to go look at the upper GEX levels. In this instance is 668 and 667. So these are the levels that I will personally be trying to target. Dub orb plus GEX equals 3 different confluences that can help you in your trading strategies. And if you look after using the W orb and aligning GEX with that, you can see that everything aligned perfectly. When you have all 3 aligned perfectly like that, there's no better feeling and confidence when entering a trade. And the crazy thing is, this trade recap, it actually ended up going to 668, which was that GEX level that I was talking to you about that had the highest. But I took full profits at 667. This is how I personally made around $2,000. If you are interested in learning more about the dub orb trading strategy, make sure to go watch my previous videos, because I have a video going over wave and GEX and the W orb and you can learn a lot from these videos. If you want to watch me trade live every single day, I have a 2-day free trial inside my trading Discord. Go to wap.com/Oasis Alerts or go to the link down below and get it in the description. This is where I trade live every single day in front of hundreds of people.